Now, students, see here the mechanism of breathing. How human being breathes. Here you can see a diaphragm, which is a muscular seat present at the floor of the chest cavity. And breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and the rib cage. So, the breathing cycle consists of inhalation and exhalation, and it is also referred to as external respiration because only from outside we are taking oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide again to the atmosphere. So, the two steps: inhalation first, when the intercostal muscles contract and make the ribs move upward and outward. See the first example. During inhalation, the intercostal muscles contract. The muscles contract there, and thus the ribs move upward and outward. बाहर की ओर निकल जाना. Then the diaphragm, which is present below, it contracts, moves downwards and becomes flat. And as the result, in increase of space inside the thoracic cavity, decrease the pressure, and subsequently the air from outside gushes in, resulting in inhalation. That means the air from outside, it gets inside. As the space increases there, so it get filled with the air or oxygen. And next is inhalation. Next is exhalation. Here the intercostal muscle relax after contraction and thus making the ribs move downward. See here, the ribs moves downward and inward, अंदर की ओर चला जाता है. Additionally, relaxation of diaphragm, it gives the shape of an inverted U. The diaphragm, it forms a shape of inverted U, उल्टा U की तरह बनता है. And the space inside the thoracic cavity, it decreases, which results in the increase of pressure, and so the air from inside it rushes out. जो एयर हम लोग इनहेल किए थे वो because the space get decrease inside the lungs, so it can be thrown out. It goes out through the nostril, and this process is called exhalation. So during inhalation, ribs move up and outwards and diaphragm moves down. This movement increases space in our chest cavity and air rushes into the lungs. The lungs get filled with air, and during exhalation, ribs move down and inwards, while diaphragm moves up to its former position. This reduces the size of the chest cavity and air is pushed out of the lungs. And during internal respiration, when the oxygen get inside the body, then it passes through nose, nasal passage, trachea, that is windpipe, bronchi, bronchioles, lungs, and then finally the air like sac like structure known as alveoli. See here in the diagram, trachea, bronchus or bronchi, then the branches are there which is known as bronchioles, and the it gets inside the lungs, and each bronchioles is covered with a bag like or sac like structure known as alveoli. So only a very thin membrane separates the air in the alveoli from the blood in the capillaries. Oxygen diffuses into blood and carbon dioxide diffuses out. From here, you can see in this picture, the alveoli is covered with thin capillaries, and these capillaries is known as passes the oxygen inside the body and carbon dioxide diffuses out. The air enters the trachea after passing through the nose, larynx, bronchus, bronchioles, and then into the alveoli. And then the pulmonary artery brings deoxygenated blood from the heart, and exchange of gases takes place at the alveoli. And the pulmonary vein returns oxygenated blood to the heart. This occurs inside the body during internal respiration.